Hello YouTube, Sam Graham here, and today I'm going to be going over if-then statements, if-else statements, and else-if statements. So those three things I'm going to cover. Essentially, what an if statement is if this condition is met and you want to put the condition in between parentheses, then execute this block of code. And you could put as many lines as you want of code inside this if-then statement. So, to put it a little bit more practical, let's put an int age equals 21. Alright, so, let's close that. If age equals 21, then what do we want to do? Well, let's just use a print line, and I'm just gonna press enter because it's right there. And let's say I am 21. Say okay. So essentially, if you only have one line of code, it'll still execute this one line, and you don't need curly braces. But if you have more than one line of code, you'll need curly braces. So let's see what happens. Let's see, compile. Oh, right. I was just testing you to see if you caught my little mistake. Since you didn't stop me, I guess you failed that test. But essentially right here, notice how this is exactly the same, and what this is assigning age 21 to age. And so here I'm not assigning 21 to age. I want to compare age with 21. And when I'm comparing, I have the two equal signs. And so if this is true, then do this. Since it is true, we should see this line of code. Let's try that again. What's going on? Oh, I think it's case sensitive. Okay, let's see. There we go. I am 21. Now, what if you're not 21? Let's say you're 22. Then it just skips this line of code altogether, which is why else statements, an if-else statement, this will basically say, if this is false, what do you want to do? Well, let's just say I am not 21. Alright, well, let's try it out. I am not 21. Alright, so there we go. That's an if-then statement and an if-else statement. What I want to kind of show you right now is that you could have other options. You could have if age is greater than 21, if it's greater than or equal to 21, if it's less than 21, if it's less than or equal to 21. You could do other stuff, but for now, let's actually just try it. To explain the else-if statements, let's use if age is greater than 21. Let's say I am older. Now, let's have another if statement, age equals 21. Let's put I am 21. Alright, so I am under 21. So what we should do is, since you're older than 21, this should be the only one that comes out. However, it's not quite the case, and let me show you why. Oh crap. There we go. See, I'm older than 21, I am under 21. So, let me show you why. This if statement is all by itself, and it has no one to link it to. It's linked to nothing. So once this is true or false, this will either be executed or not. Then it'll go to the next one. since this is false, it's going to go to the else statement and print that one out. And it's going to skip this line of code. Since since I don't want these two to be executed at the same time, I need to put an else if statement, which basically combines all three of these and says, if age is greater than 21, do this. If it's equal to 21, do that. If it's not, then that means you're under 21. So essentially, it's like these are linked together with this else if statement, and you could have as many else if statements as you want, and creating this a chain of if else statements longer and longer, but you always end with an else statement. And essentially there's an easier way of doing this, but that sums up an if else. Sorry, I think my headphones just died. But yeah, essentially that sums up if else statements and else if statements and yada yada yada. If you want to check out my next video, it basically explains an easier way or more convenient way of doing this when comparing single digits. So check that out if you want. Yep. Thank you for watching and have a great day.